Welcome back to BP's Pro Wrestling Corner right here on YouTube.com. This is your AEW review. I am BP. It's your boy Skippy right here. Thanks for joining us. Man, this was crazy. Starting out this whole thing, a semifinal match for your tag team, AEW Tag Team Championships, the Lucha Brothers versus Private Party. This match I gave right off the bat 4 stars. I was phenomenal. These guys, this tag team is crazy, dude. Both of them.
Yeah.
The Lucha Brothers, Private Party, both of them, man, off the wall shit.
Yeah, I really love these Lucha Brothers here. I'll tell you that much. As far as the match goes, I'll go 4.5 stars. These guys really know how to
Zero Miracle. Definitely. These Lucha Brothers are awesome, man. I love Pentagon Jr. and Ray's brother.
And let me put this out here. WWE, learn a thing from these guys. Lucha Brothers is 10 times better than Lucha House Party. Learn how to use your Lucha stars, honestly.
Holy crap, dude. You ain't lying. Lucha Brothers and Private Party, they put on one hell of a match. Lucha Brothers ended up winning this match. Like I said, I gave it 4 stars. I thought it was great, man.
Yeah,
great match. Yeah, it was a great match. Whoever won this went to the finals, and Lucha Brothers are now in the finals. Your next match is another semi-final match for the Tag Team Championship. It was SCU versus the Dark Order. And, this match wasn't as good as the Lucha Brothers and Private Party to me, but SCU did end up picking up victory. I gave it 3 stars. So next week in Charleston, South Carolina, they are going to have your final match for the AEW Tag Team Championship. That's going to be SCU versus the Lucha Brothers.
Yeah. Solid match. Pretty entertaining. Nothing fantastic. I give it 3 stars for that reason.
Yeah.
I honestly think it's the Lucha Brothers that's going to take this.
I do too. I totally do.
They're the best tag team still left in the tournament by far.
I think you're right about that.
And
they will be the first AEW Tag Team Champions.
Especially with Christopher Daniels' injury. Not that I think my opinion would change if Christopher Daniels was still in the match, but
right. I think it wouldn't matter either way. Scorpio Sky, I'm not taking nothing away from that dude. He's a phenomenal athlete too. But these Lucha Brothers, man, are on a different level. Especially Ray Phoenix. Holy crap, dude.
You know what surprises me with AEW so far is all the starters of this promotion, Cody Rhodes, the Young Bucks. They haven't gotten the belts yet. Right. The Young Bucks eliminated in the first round. Nobody saw that coming. I honestly thought, hey, these guys are going to get the belts first because they're the Young Bucks.
Yeah, like Cody. Do you think Cody Rhodes already been world champion?
Now, obviously, Cody Rhodes is already in contention for the belt,
right?
So that may change. But I mean, props to them for not being greedy and saying, "Hey, look, it's my place." They're
actually showcasing other stars, which is awesome to see that, man.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna tell you what, man. Excalibur and Jim Ross and Tony Schiavone. I love watching these guys because Tony Schiavone and Jim Ross automatically remind me of the old NWA days, and I love watching them. I love listening to Tony Schiavone talk because it reminds me of when the Horsemen went against the Road Warriors or Rock and Roll Express or Mid Express. It was great to see that.
Yeah, that announce team really sells these matches too.
They really do. Holy crap! And also, it reminds me of watching Tony Schiavone doing Nitro.
Yeah.
You know
what puzzled me is why WWE never brought Schiavone in.
They did at one time, but remember they didn't keep him. And I don't know why they didn't keep him.
Yeah.
I don't know why he didn't last. That's crazy. You're right. I mean, how many times they fired Jim Ross?
Yeah.
4, 5, 6 times. It's crazy. I don't know. This next match, man, I gave it 5 stars right off the damn rip. You got Kenny Omega against Joey Janela, and Omega won the match. But man, Joey, what the hell? AEW is. They're bringing it, dude. They are bringing the Wednesday Night Wars, and they're winning so far, I think.
Wednesday Night Wars, just wrestling wars in general, AEW is winning because, hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is my first 5-star match.
Yeah.
I don't know if we get some sound effects in on here, but,
dun, dun, dun.
Hey, man, these things are going to be rare. Don't expect them very often. I told him earlier, I'm going to give out my first 5-star. And I don't know if he believed me, but hey.
And there it is. I didn't know this was going to be a match, but I knew for myself this is a match for me with 5 stars. This is a phenomenal match between Joey Janela and Kenny Omega. They put on one hell of a show. And
yeah.
Man, crazy.
Absolutely incredible match.
Yeah.
Just incredible.
High flying, hard hitting. back and forth. Man, Kenny Omega, what more can you say about that guy? Great dude.
Yeah.
So, I mean, and for Seth Rollins to get on social media and say, you know, Omega, when you're done playing with the minor leagues, then I'll see you at WrestleMania. Really? I don't know, Seth. You better rethink what you're saying there.
Yeah.
So, you know. Anyway, next up, man, Cody Rhodes came out for an interview with Tony Schiavone, man. But before that even happened, Chris Jericho brought his circle up. He bought tickets. They were all up in the seating up there.
The luxury box?
The luxury boxes,
yeah.
You know. But anyway, Cody Rhodes is out there trying to do an interview, and Chris Jericho wouldn't let him talk at all because he was
air horns,
all kinds of crazy crap.
Somehow had a microphone. Why did they have a microphone laying around in a luxury box? That might be a little puzzling, but hey, we'll figure this out.
Right. Anyway, Jericho says, "Oh, what are you going to do? There's only one of you, and there's 4 of us. Come on." And Cody's about to go up there, but out comes his brother, Dustin, man. His older brother, Dustin, comes out, and he's going to go up there and help him out, but he was the only one that came out. Man, what the heck? You had DDP, you had MJF, all 4 of these guys went up there. Jericho ends up locking themselves inside a room, but right behind the door, there's a glass pane, and Cody ends up taking MJF's scarf, wrapped around his hand, busting out the window, and these 8 guys just totally went at, all behind in the concession stands. What a crazy.
Yeah.
What it was a madhouse. It was nuts. But man, these 8 guys, man, they really got it on, and it was interesting to see.
I was shocked by DDP.
That was just,
not so much that he was on AEW. We've seen him on AEW before, but just
him to come out there and get involved in that with these other guys, man. And DDP is not no young guy either, man. He's probably up in the 60s, man, and for him to still look as good as he does, and I guess it's that DDP yoga doing it.
Yeah, we're gonna have to try that. We're gonna have to try that.
But man,
that'll be our next video. You'll see 2 fat guys doing yoga.
Right. So yeah, but you had Team Cody Team Cody against Inner Circle, and that was pretty crazy to see that happen. But yeah, man. Other than that, man, you had a tag team match with the Best Friends going up against the Young Bucks. I thought it was a phenomenal match too. I gave this also 4 stars. I mean, there's only maybe a few matches I only gave 3 stars, or lower than 4. And I'm telling you right now, the Best Friends and Young Bucks, what a great match they had. Of course, the Young Bucks is Young Bucks. So, what do you think about that match?
I give that 4 stars too. Just an incredible matchup. These guys really understand tag team wrestling in NXT, or not NXT, but AEW. I don't know why I said that.
Right, definitely. And this next match, I really love Britt Baker, but I'm not too sure who this Jamie Hayter girl was. This is the only reason why I gave this match 3 stars. Britt Baker did end up winning this match, but I'm going to tell you what, man, I don't know what the heck's going on, but if you guys watched it, Jamie Hayter was backstage doing an interview, and Brandy Rhodes out of nowhere just creams her, dude. Is this a heel turn for Brandy behind Cody's back? What the heck is going on here?
I'm not sure what's going on with that, but as far as the match goes, I give that 3 stars as well. I'm a big Britsburg fan. I loved her ring gear.
Yeah, it was pretty awesome.
I loved that Adam Cole was on the show. Not intentionally, but hey.
Yeah, there was a picture of him and Britt, so there you go.
I'm a huge fan of this woman.
I didn't catch that at first either, but yeah, you remind me. Yeah, I'm a huge fan of Britt Baker too, man. I thought she was great.
What an innovative submission, and kind of like a Rings of Saturn meets the Mandible Claw with the lockjaw that she has.
Yeah, that was great.
I think she's definitely women's champ material. I don't know why.
Totally agree with that. I'm not taking anything away from Rio, but man, I think Britt Baker's got something going. And speaking of women here, dude, a contract just ended. I heard. I was reading Tessa Blanchard is no longer with Impact Wrestling. I'm not sure if she's going to go to AEW. I'm not sure if she's going back to WWE, NXT. I don't know. But Tessa Blanchard is going to be a free agent here. So, maybe either NXT or maybe AEW. That would be pretty. I'd like to see Britt Baker go 1-on-1 against Tessa Blanchard.
Yeah.
That would be pretty sweet.
Yeah, that's interesting there.
All right. Man, this next match, the main event, another 4-star match. I loved it. It was John Moxley, formerly known as Ambrose, going against Pac, formerly known as Neville. There you guys go. It was all over the place. This is another hard-hitting match. It was, I'll say 4.5 stars, maybe. I don't know. But I thought it was a great match. And these guys just went at it and it ended in a draw, which I really didn't like. But, you know, what are you going to do? You don't want to bury John Moxley. You don't want to bury Pac. This is probably what should have happened with the Seth Rollins and fucking Fiend shit that happened at Hell in a Cell, I think.
But this couldn't happen.
This couldn't happen because it was a Hell in a Cell.
Well, that
not stopping the match.
That and honestly, WWE doesn't do this, and I think maybe that's why we got this result. There's time limits in AEW matches right now.
Dude,
there may be matches that aren't timed in the future, cage matches, things of that nature. We got to find that out.
Yeah,
but the time limit, I think that adds a huge factor because you hear Justin Roberts give that 10-minute announcement, and it just seems like the action picks up all over again.
Right, because these wrestlers hear that time limit, and they go at it harder, tougher, harder. They want to win the match.
Yeah, I feel like this is a throwback to old school wrestling.
Definitely, dude.
Where we got away from time limits, and even then, like, I still don't understand how WWE count outs work. Sometimes the ref counts, sometimes he doesn't.
Right. And I'm telling you, this reminds me of WCW, this AEW shit. I'm telling you right now. And
like the prime WCW days.
Yes,
like
and I love it.
Yeah.
You're right, the prime WCW days. And I'm telling you what, I'm really loving AEW, dude. I mean, don't get me wrong, man. I love WWE and I love NXT, but this is what needed to happen. There needed to be competition. ROH wasn't no competition for them. New Japan Wrestling wasn't no competition because they didn't want nothing to do with competing with WWE. So who was out there? Cody Rhodes left. Him and the Young Bucks and Omega, they made AEW. And this is what you get. People are saying, oh, it's going to fold. It's going to fold with a year. Well, it's been, we're 4 or 5 shows in, and I see it. I don't see nothing happening, dude. I see them just coming, just pissing right down WWE's throat and just giving it to them.
Yeah, I don't think AEW is going anywhere for a while. You gotta look at the owner, the Khans. I don't think they're going to give up. I think they love what's going on right now.
Absolutely.
The creative process right now in AEW, it's phenomenal, and it's not writers, it's not anything like that. It's just, a couple guys in the back. Hey, you're going over. All right, we'll figure it out. Whatever.
That's it.
But
here's a mic. Go out for a promo. There you go.
Yeah. Chris Jericho has no limitations. It appears. He called Cody Rhodes an entitled millennial bitch or something to that regards this week, and I'm like, oh, because I'm so used to the watered down WWE product, So
and WWE still watered down. There's only a few things that's in WWE that's not has their own creative control, and The Fiend is one of them. I'm hearing Kevin Owens is another one. He does his thing, but I don't know.
I think creative control is important at times,
right?
But that's what we all know caused WCW's downfall is, hey, creative control. Oh, I don't want to put this guy over. Well, now we're in a situation where nobody wants to lose. Everybody wants to be champion. Just all kinds of money flying, and it just...
And the people here at AEW are actually willing to work with each other and willing to put on the great shows. Willing to... What is up with this win-loss record, too? Did you see it?
Yeah, that was an interesting...
This is the first time I've seen this crap. Cody, the Young Bucks are 3-2.
Yeah, normally
they're actually showing you the win-loss record. Of everybody here.
Normally they don't do that, and I know that there's people out there that track this, and you could get it online.
Right.
I've seen people where somebody only 500 wins. I think it's interesting. I think they're more trying to legitimize wrestling. I think
they're trying to say that Kenny Omega is now. He's not batting 500 anymore. He's a little bit over that now. He's 4-3 or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
I'm not sure if I'm a fan of it or not.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's interesting.
It is.
You got
to say the least. It really is.
Yeah, but I don't see AEW going anywhere for a long time simply because ratings are up. They're still giving you an entertaining product. If the product starts to slip, then maybe we can talk about this. But it's not like it's just a. a new thing. Hey, we're all going to try this. This is, hey, they're keeping us entertained.
Absolutely.
And as far AEW every week is better than any WWE show. And until the WWE,
I can't disagree with that. I mean, don't get me wrong. I really love NXT. That is my favorite brand. Period. Just my favorite brand. Period in WWE. It's over SmackDown. It's over Raw. It's over NXT UK. The regular NXT is where it's at. But
I feel NXT would benefit, like I said in previous shows, from a bigger arena.
Yeah. So when they move to a bigger arena, when they're able to go live, when Triple H does that, maybe they will give the AEW a real shot, a real competition there. Because I'm telling you right now, AEW's been winning this war.
And I'll put this out there: as far as talent goes, WWE is winning, but the product.
Yes. You would think NXT has got the best talent there, better than AEW, but AEW, man, the product's a lot better.
Yeah,
totally better. Totally agree with that, dude.
I definitely think, I don't know, I've never bothered to look what AEW's TV rating is, but it's got to be PG-13 or something. Because they're getting away with a lot more.
TV-14, I think it is.
Yeah, they're getting away with a lot more. And
but if you guys seen, SmackDown's also supposed to be a TV-14 too.
Yeah.
So, but I'm telling you right now, SmackDown's nowhere near what AEW's doing. And they're not nowhere near NXT at all either. So,
and then one more thing. Speaking of SmackDown, this week they're probably going to suffer in ratings, especially with the World Series
because
being on a different channel.
They're on FSN1. So if you guys don't know about that, they're not going to be on Fox this week because the World Series is going on. But they will be at the same time, just a different channel on FSN1, another Fox channel. So
I read they're doing 2 airings too. They're going to replay it right after in case people are watching the World Series. Which, let's face it, there are a lot of people watching the World Series.
Yeah, that's true. So yeah, but like you said, a lot of people might not got the FS1, so they might miss SmackDown. But if you guys do, don't worry about it because you got me and Skippy here. We'll tell you all about it. So regardless, we'll tell you what we think. But yeah, man. AEW, Cody Rhodes, you guys over there in AEW, keep on doing what you're doing, man. Phenomenal job. Keep on sticking to the Vince McMahon because this is what he needs. Yeah. He needs you guys to be down his throat, just like WCW was, and to give him a war. Because right now, that's exactly what you guys are doing, giving NXT a war, and NXT is my favorite brand. I hate to tell you this, but AEW is like right there now. They're like, to me, they're neck and neck, but to a lot more people, AEW is way up here, and I can't not disagree with that. Yeah. AEW is probably way up here,
And one more thing I'd just love to point out is just Chris Jericho and how he is possibly the greatest of all time. And that's surprising because, we're talking The Rock, The Undertaker, these guys, and nobody really ever puts Chris Jericho up there.
I don't see why not, because if you remember, he was the first undisputed champion. And he did beat Rock and Stone Cold in the same night.
That he was, but he was never considered the face of the company.
Yeah, you're right.
But he's consistently a top performer on the mic, in the ring.
Yeah.
He always finds a way to reinvent himself. You look at the whole the list thing, that was absolute gold.
Yeah.
This inner circle thing he's building in AEW, that is gold.
He's the
Chris
face
Jericho,
of
you are the man.
Yeah, he's the face of AEW's company. Or the heel, so to speak, of AEW's company.
And he's a huge proprietor of everything going on in the backstage. He is.
Oh, definitely.
He's helped get this started up to where it's at.
You better believe these guys' input's definitely in. Jericho, Cody Rhodes, Omega, the Young Bucks, they all have got their input in everything that's going on. And plus, now including them, but all the other roster has got their input, and everybody's doing their thing, and they're making it happen, and it's working. It's gelling like peanut butter and jelly, dude. That's so awesome to see it. It's so great to see it. I love it. I love AEW.
And then one more thing to talk about. Cody Rhodes took a shot at WWE this week, and I don't think we covered that. We covered the segment, but he said this isn't like the other promotion we came from.
There's no barriers.
There's no invisible wall.
Yeah, there's no invisible wall. Yeah, I've seen that. That was funny. And well, that's what he was telling Chris Jericho in the inner circle when they was on the way up to the steps there. He goes, "I will come up there and whoop your ass," and that's exactly what he did.
Yeah.
He went up there, he whooped his ass.
Yeah,
So
just
no
keep taking
better
shots, and again, like having Chris Jericho, especially. I know there's some other veterans backstage. You got Arn
most definitely.
and DDP, but just having that veteran like Chris Jericho helps these young guys.
If I'm not mistaken, I think Dean Malenko is working with AEW too backstage. I'm not too sure, but I don't think I've never seen him back on WWE anymore. So I'm thinking Dean Malenko's on AEW too. But man, holy crap, guys! Phenomenal job. Love you, AEW. Just great.
Let's not forget about Jake Hager not being there. I think that really benefited Cody Rhodes.
That's true. They were missing somebody.
Yeah.
And that was definitely...
he's preparing for a fight. I believe it's this weekend. Maybe not. I don't know.
Oh, yeah. He does got a Bellator fight coming up now.
Yeah.
I'm not sure who that's against, but good luck to you, Jake.
I read earlier he's planning on having the entire inner circle there. At the
that'll be interesting to have the AEW champion there and the rest of the three boys. So, yeah, man, what a phenomenal company, what a phenomenal event this week for AEW. Great showing there in Pittsburgh or Pittsburgh, whatever you guys want to say. But, yeah, man, good job, man. I can't wait to cover you guys next week. So that's going to be crazy to see what happens, especially there in the finals with the Lucha Brothers and SEU for the AEW Tag Team Championship. Can't wait to see who wins that. My pick is going to be, of course, the Lucha Brothers.
Absolutely.
And it can happen, so I don't know. So we'll have to find out and see you guys. But anyway, as always, thank you guys so much for joining us right here on BP's Pro Wrestling Corner on YouTube.com. Just remember to like, share, comment, subscribe, hit that post notification button after that little bell button. Until next time, man, we will see you right here on the corner.